Hello, welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leara LuShae, and this is episode 39 of turning this shuttle bus into a home on wheels. In last week's video, I finished painting the ceiling and I put the lights back up, and I also did a couple of other little jobs here around the bus. So if you haven't seen that video and you would like to watch it, then I'll link it somewhere here in this video and also down below. But in this week's video, I will be installing the final wall here in the bus. I do still have quite a bit to go, but this is the last wall that I need to put up in the bus. So yeah, this is the bedroom wall, and I did this like cool little arch. I don't know, I like it. But yeah, let's get right into this video. To get started with the walls, I used 3/4 of an inch of poplar plywood, and poplar is a little lighter than regular plywood, so that's what I used for all the other walls and the cabinets in the bus. But for this last wall, I used the templates that I made for the bathroom walls and the closet and pantry walls, so that made it super easy. And I do have a video on how I made these templates, so if you haven't seen that video and you would like to watch it, then I'll link it somewhere here in this video and also in the description box below. I'm currently working on the final back wall to go up here, and then I stopped and thought, I never tested the sink drain. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I put the sink like drain thingy in there and then I never tested it out. So yeah, and I have this up against the wall now, and if I pull it back out, it's gonna be a whole thing to get it back in there, get all the connects together and all that. So yeah, so I am now currently about to finally test out the sink, because I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago. But yeah, I'm gonna test this out and make sure it works. And I like moved the countertop over a little bit so that I can like look back there look back there to see if it's you know, leaking or not. And yeah, and then I also need to screw on the countertops today. So that's the thing. That's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, let's test out the sink, see if the drain works. Also, I never showed you guys, but here is the drain tube. I pulled it through the hole out there. So there's the drain tube. I still need to connect it like down there, but here's where it is. And that's why I said it would be a struggle to get it back out, like pull the cabinet back out, because this is like in here, it's through the wall in here. So yeah, it'll be a whole thing if I have to pull the cabinet out. So hopefully there are no leaks and everything is okay. Of truth. Is it working? I think I hear something coming out. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's definitely working. Look. Ah! Oh my gosh. No leaks. It's perfect. I just need to connect this down here because it got all over the wall because it was like sitting up like this. So then the water was coming out and then hitting the wall. So yeah, I just need to do something like that. Connect it down like that. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Okay, it looks super crazy back here, but I'm shining the light. I'm not seeing any water shining back at me. And I touched around the connector, like right there. I touched around there, didn't feel any water, so
I think all the water came out through the drain, so that's amazing. It works. So yeah, I'm gonna screw on the countertop at some point today after I finish the walls, I guess.
Okay, I painted down here where it meets the countertops, and I also painted where it's touching the ceiling. So yeah, I painted that, I let it dry, and now I'm going to attach it to the walls. Attach the walls to the walls. Yes, I'm gonna attach it to the walls and also install my arch. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, the wall is up, and I think it's super cute. What do you think? But yeah, I got the wall up, so now I'm going to spackle like I've done with every other wall here in the bus. I'm going to spackle it, and then I will be back tomorrow to paint. it's a new day and the spackle is dry, and now that the spackle is on there and it's dry and it's closer to being fully white, I am loving it. Like at first I liked it and I was kind of like, I don't know. Like at first when I first put it on, I was like, I don't know if I like it. Then after I like put the middle part on, I was like, okay, maybe. And then once I put the spackle on, now I'm like, oh, yeah, I like it. So I feel like once I get this coat of paint on here, it's just gonna be maybe one of the newest things that I like in the bus, or one of the most newest things. I don't know. I feel like every single time that I do something in the bus, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite thing, and then I do something else and then it becomes my favorite thing too. But I like love the way that it looks with the skylight. Like, oh, I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna put a coat of paint on this, and I'm hoping to do 2 coats today. So I'm gonna put a coat of paint on that, let it dry, and then put a second coat on. Alright, I got the paint on, and the front of the wall is already dry to the touch because this paint just dries super fast, but I'm gonna let it dry just a little longer to, like, you know, make sure that it is dry before I put on that second coat. But yeah, so, oh, and then this down here, the little part from the counter or the cabinet, I forgot to spackle that yesterday. Of course I did. I forgot to spackle that yesterday, so that won't be able to be painted today. It'll have to be painted some other time. But yeah, so I'm gonna let that dry a little longer, and in the meantime I'm gonna screw on the countertops. Screw those on, secure them to the cabinets, and by the time I'm done with that, the wall should be good enough for a second coat. So yeah. Alright, I got the second coat of paint on and I screwed on the countertops, and I'm obsessed with the walls. Like, look. This was a really good decision. I'm so glad that I did this. And at first, so you see how it like comes, like the counters come out further than the wall. At first, I was gonna do like the wall come out to like, I don't know, past the counters. But then that meant I was gonna have to use 2 pieces of plywood, and I was trying to not use too much plywood because, you know, plywood's heavy and, you know. So I was like, I just need to use 1 piece of plywood, and I made this entire thing out of 1 piece of plywood. Like these 2 and the top part. All of this is 1 piece of plywood. So yeah, I'm very excited about it and I love it, and I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I love it, and I'm so happy that I did it, and I don't know. But I'm gonna show you guys the overview of everything, and the bus is pretty junky, so please ignore that. I need to clean it up at some point, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, that's gonna be all for this video, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post. And I hope to see you guys next week. Bye!